everyone, hope you're having an amazing spooky season so far. We are in the heat of Halloween hunting season. All the Halloween decor is coming out right now. All sorts of new stuff. I feel like we're seeing, not new stores. What's going on? Why is my phone vibrating right now? We're not trying to get too excited right now, everybody. Anyways, we're seeing new Halloween coming out every single day. It is time. It is prime time for Halloween, and I'm so excited. I am loving maybe too much out there this year. I feel like there's a little something for all of my themes, and it's killing me. Anyways, that's besides the point. Not besides the point. That is the whole point of this video, because today we are doing a Halloween haul. I'm going to show you some of the things I picked up as we've been out on the hunt. And yeah, there have been some good spooky goods, everyone. I found a lot of things on my list this year, so I'm really excited about that. And there's still some things I have yet to see in the flesh, so we'll still be out hunting, you know we will. Before we jump into this though, I wanted to mention the sponsor for today's video, because I talked about earlier in the season about budgeting and all that kind of stuff. I laugh because, like I mentioned, this year has been testing my budget, y'all. But I've at least been able to see where my money is going and keep track of everything all in one place thanks to Rocket Money. So this video is sponsored by Rocket Money. And if you haven't heard me talk about Rocket Money before, Rocket Money is a personal finance app that allows you to manage your subscriptions, lower your bills, create a custom budget, and grow your savings all in one place. And I love using Rocket Money to set budgets. So with Rocket Money, you can create a custom budget in seconds. The app shows you where your money is going at all times and identifies top spending categories with insights on how you can stay within your budget better. Rocket Money will also notify you about upcoming charges or when your balance is getting low to help you avoid overdraft and late fees. So I love having a platform where I can see everything all in one place, see my spending, see where I might be spending money, where I'm not using it anymore, like unwanted subscriptions. So Rocket Money automatically makes a list of all your subscriptions so you can keep track of them all in one place. And you can cancel the ones you don't want anymore in just a few taps. And Rocket Money may be able to try to get you a refund on some of the lost money. Anyways, if you want to give Rocket Money a try, you can head to rocketmoney.com/JadeTheLibra or click my link down in the description box to get started for free. You can also unlock even more features with premium. Anyways, that being said, speaking of spending and budgeting, let's jump into this Halloween haul. I'm going to show you the things I got. All right, let's jump into this. Here we go. Let's start with Pottery Barn because I got to show these ghouls off. These might be my favorite, one of my favorite pieces I got this year, although I say that about everything, but I truly mean that. These witches are everything I love in a decor piece, and Pottery Barn had them on their website for like 2.5 seconds. They may be back. By the way, I will try to find links to everything in this video. I know some of this stuff, HomeGoods, Dollar Tree, some of that kind of stuff you have to see in stores. But whatever I can find, I'll link in the description box for you. And in the YouTube shop little thing, because I think some of the stores do like the YouTube shop thing. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Technologies, everybody. I'm just here talking about Halloween decor, okay? I don't know anything about technology. Here we are with these ghouls here, and I am so excited about these pieces. These are everything I love, and a Halloween decor / dark decor, just in general decor piece. It's a metal piece, so it's super high quality. They are witches. They are dark. They are folky looking. They're like this perfect all year round dark decor piece. They're kind of this silhouette look, which I also love. They're a great all year round dark decor piece and Halloween piece. And this year, if you've been around here and you know you've been hearing me jam my jaws nonstop about my witch table that I'm doing in my dining room. I'm doing my whole dining room in a witch theme. And I thought these would be perfect in the little centerpiece area sprinkled in the table. I don't know what I'm doing with them yet. But anyways, let me show you. I'm going to stop jabbing my jaws and show you what these ghouls look like. But they are these metal candlestick holders. And I love how these are real nice and slim, so they're not too big and bulky. I feel like they're gonna mix well with other decor. Like you can still put other items around them because they're not so bulky. This one to me, I'm gonna call her a Libra witch because she's got she reminds me of the scales with the, okay, I'm just making it about me now, everybody. But if you're also a Libra out there, this is about you too. I just love everything about this ghoul right here. And I love that she's metal. She's got a nice felt or whatever this bottom is. Velvety, felty bottom so it doesn't scratch your table. Love that too. Then there was this one. This ghoul has just the one candle. Let me see if I can't get her. Oh yeah, there she is. She's got just the one candle holder. She's holding it in front of her. And she's once again got those drapey sleeves. To me, these are an all year round decor piece for me. I'm going to be leaving these out all the time. Speaking of all year round and Pottery Barn, and if you watched my last Halloween decor hunting video, I went on a little bit of a rant about how basically I came to terms with the fact that I was not going to find the Martha Stewart ghost mirror. So I talked to Dallas about it, and our anniversary is this month. We've been married for 14 years, y'all. 14 years, which is just wild. But anyways, that's besides the point. We talked about what we were getting each other for our anniversary, and we decided we're getting each other the ghost mirror. So that was our way of validating. We always do this with Halloween decor pieces. If you remember the Bath & Body Works house we got that one year, I think that was our 10-year anniversary. And we talked ourselves into that. We're like, oh, that's what we're getting each other for our anniversary. So yeah, we got each other the ghost mirror from Pottery Barn for our anniversary. So I'll show it here because I could not be trusted to carry that thing up the stairs, then down the stairs. I am not coordinated enough. I don't know. And I don't want to put that on Dallas either, because if it broke, I would be devastated. So anyways, happy anniversary to us. We got the ghost mirror, everybody, and I have the perfect place for it. I cannot wait to show you where I put it this year. I'm sorry, I bet you can guess, but I'm just so excited. All right, so speaking of fancy stores, we're moving on to Williams-Sonoma, because Williams-Sonoma got your ghoul again this year, because not only am I doing the witch table, but last year, if you were out on the hunt with us last year, I got these plates. I brought them up. I'm going to show you these plates. They only had 4 left last year when we saw these in store, and I missed out on them online. I saw them online. I was like, oh, I'll get these later. Huge mistake. But I was obsessed with these plates and so excited about them, but I couldn't really do a full table because they're just the salad plate. It's just like the little mini plate, but these plates are beautiful. If you saw these last year, I jabbed and jabbed and jabbed my jaws about these plates with the witch flying on the broom, the floral design, this texture on this, like this etched out, I don't know, whole design. It is beautiful. The detail on this, the quality. So anyways, I got the salad plates last year, but I don't believe they had the dinner plates last year, or I just completely missed out on them and I didn't see them. But this year, I was not going to sleep on this collection, especially since we're doing a witch table. So I got the full-blown dinner plate this year with the witch flying on a broom, and then it has the floral design around the border here, and then it has these skulls. I don't know if it's picking up on it. These skulls here are sticking out of the plate, like they're actual textured sticking out of the plate, kind of like how on the white plate it's raised there on that design. It's also raised with the little skulls. And when you stack the plates, they look so amazing. And they had an appetizer plate that had snakes and spiders and scorpions or things on it. But I kind of wanted my top plate on my table to be the witch flying on the broom, because that's the whole theme of my table. So, God, I just know I'm going to break one of these freaking things. All right. Anyways, that's my spiel on that. Okay. Anyways, then, oh God, I got the bowl. And the bowl is the detail on this bowl, but it has this detail with this skull and these swirly guys. It's like an intricate Victorian looking design, once again etched on the side, and then you've got the witch flying on the broom in the center, and then the little floral, whatever etching or detail that they're doing on their plates and bowls. I'm loving everything about it, because it's one thing just to get a plate or a bowl that just has a print on it, but to have the texture, the quality of this, I feel like this just sets it apart from other plates at HomeGoods and stuff like that, where you just get a print on a plate, which is fine. I love those. I have those too, so I'm not talking crap on it, because I love my witchy plates from HomeGoods, but this just has a detail that I don't have in any of my other plates. So beautiful, and I just love this witch. I think she is gorgeous. She's this perfect hag witch, which you know I strive to be in my life. Flying on a broom. I love the folky feel. I love everything about this ghoul right here. Then, you know what else I got? Yep, I went all out. We're going all out on this witch table. Actually, the witch table is coming in August. I'm going to be decorating that next week because I want to do my spooky town on that table in September. Like in probably mid to end of September, I'll do my spooky town on the table. But because I want to give a solid month of my witch table, but I wanted to do a fancy table setting before I do my spooky town, just because I like having a good setting. And then I'll probably have my witch, like this kind of stuff is all year round for me. So I also got the platter with the witch flying on the broom and the border that's got the beautiful, wait, hold on, I'm trying to get it without glare. Has the beautiful border with the floral. This one doesn't have any of the textured stuff on it. It just has the border that has flowers and skulls and all that good stuff on it. This collection I wanted to get before they move on to another collection. So if they ever discontinue this collection and move on to another one, I'll have what I want from it. That's what I got for my all year round fine china, but also my witchy table this year that I'm super excited about. Can't stop jabbing my jaws about. Also from Williams-Sonoma, I got these broom stirring sticks. They're stirring sticks in the shape of brooms and they're metal. Hold on. Okay, this is what they look like. And the detail on these brooms, they're metal, they're great quality, the detail is amazing. Last I checked, all these items are online, so I'll link those in the description and the prices will be on the website. But they never put price tags on the stuff they sell online, so it's hard to tell you how much they are. I got these stirring sticks. Once again, quality on this kind of stuff. The detail, it's beautiful. I love these. They're amazing. Okay, moving on. I think that's it for William. All right, oh wait, no. These are the napkins that go with the whole witchy situation. Look at these napkins. This is like my whole personality in one napkin. You got a spooky house, branchy trees, black cat, cemetery, a witch flying on a broom, a crow. It's everything. Everyone's here. I love these napkins. They also had a tablecloth, but then I thought it was going to be too much and too active. I kind of just want to do a simple black, like I kind of want the table to look like a table in a witchy cottage. So I felt like the tablecloth was going to be too much, but the napkins are just that perfect little accent, just a little something. So I'm so excited about these napkins. These are beautiful. I couldn't dream up a better napkin. All right, so that's it for Williams-Sonoma. Moving on, one last fancy store. I only got one thing, but I saw this. Of course, it popped up in a Facebook ad thing. I swear these Facebook ads. They always come for me. Like, they'll show me something. It's always the exact thing I'm looking for. It's always. Anyways, West Elm. We're talking about West Elm. I believe this is West Elm, right? Yeah, West Elm. This popped up, this bowl. And I hadn't seen anyone posting about this bowl or anything. I hadn't seen it anywhere. Just random. I think it was just a new product that West Elm put out. And I was like, wow, I love this for all year round. Even though I'm not even necessarily a big black cat person, I love a good kind of, I don't know how to describe it, like kind of eclectic, all year round dark decor piece is what I'm thinking of. Okay, anyways, I was thinking I could keep this in my kitchen all year round. And it's huge. It is 100 times bigger than I thought it was going to be. But it is amazing. Look at this thing. I'm so excited about this. This is giving me vintage Halloween vibes. This scaredy cat, huge scaredy cat bowl. And it has the whole face of the cat is like attached. Like it's all a bowl. Like it's a whole cat head bowl. With the ears, the face, the texture of the fur, everything, the detail. I'm telling you, these fancy stores, they just kill it when it comes to detail. They just, they knock it out of the park every time. So I know that when I'm ordering something from these stores, It's very rare they send something that I'm like, what? This is not what I thought it would be. It typically exceeds my expectations because when I'm out on the hunt, I don't always see things that are actually like physically heavy, really good quality. And this stuff, this bowl, the detail on this bowl. So I was just imagining this maybe up on my cabinets or on my countertop just all year round with my Jonathan Adler canisters. But this is way bigger to fit even there. So this could be a fruit bowl even. But I was thinking just like a dark kind of campy, vintage looking piece that could be all year round. I love everything about it. Anyways, I'm loving this cat bowl. I saw it and I was like, this is one of those things where I feel like if I don't get it now, I don't know if I'm going to find something else like it. Anyways, I'm keeping that in a box for now because, again, I can't be trusted. And I think I'm going to put that on top of my cabinets for my in-your-face Halloween kitchen. I think that's where he's going to go. So I have some new pieces for my in-your-face Halloween kitchen. So I think that's where he's going to go. I don't even know what I'm going to name him or her. I don't know. What should I name my cat bowl? Let me know in the comments. Let's name the cat bowl. All right, let's talk about HomeGoods / TjMaxx / Marshalls. I'm going to lump them all together. If I can remember where, or if I see on the tag, then I'll tell you where I got them specifically. But let's start with one of the things that was number one on my list from HomeGoods right now. These ghost candles. Well, there are a couple things that were on my list that I was hunting for. The Sesame Street sheets and the ghost candles. Because if you remember earlier in the season, Pottery Barn had these ghost candles or similar looking ghost candles. So I found the Pottery Barn ghost candle dupes. They're LED candles and the shape of ghost, sheet ghost. These were $14.99. I believe I found these at the HomeGoods standalone store. So it's just a standalone HomeGoods. And these ghosty candles are amazing. I love everything about these. This one has a little bit of a flaw on it, but I don't even care. It's just a dirty sheet, everybody. Just a dirty sheet. That's what I'm gonna tell myself. I've been looking for LED Halloween candles. I feel like so many of the candles are real candles, which I do love, but I don't love burning them, especially in my mantle and stuff, because everything's going to catch on fire pretty much because I'm dangling everything. I've got floral, I've got creepy cloths dangling, and we're not going for a fiery depths of hell theme this year, everybody. Okay. Anyways, also speaking of candles, oh, this guy. I thought this would be really cute once again in my in-your-face Halloween kind of vintage vibe. Orange, black, and white. Got maybe some green in there this year. Kitchen. And I saw this vintage inspired or vintage looking cat candle sitting on a pumpkin. It's kind of a cat with a clown collar situation. And this was $7.99. And I'm not going to burn this guy. He's going to stay in my collection forever. This one reminds me of those vintage wax figurines. You know what I'm talking about? If you know, you know. This was also from HomeGoods. This bat spoon rest. I love a good spooky spoon rest, but I was looking for something for all year round, and this is perfect and discreet. This is smaller. I feel like a lot of spoon rests take up so much space. I just wanted something simple that I can set my spoon on, not get my counter all dirty, but I didn't want something huge, and this was the perfect size. It's just a little marble bat spoon rest. This was $9.99, and I love everything about it. Just super simple. Great all year round dark decor piece and Halloween. A little bit of both. Okay. What else did I get? Oh, all right. So then also on my list, I was searching high and low for these and finally found them at the TjMaxx HomeGoods Hybrid, you know, where the Elder Wasp lives. The Sesame Street Halloween sheets. I was looking for them for Lucian's bedroom and then for Lachlan's future bed because I want to use those figurines I got. I got the Sesame Street Halloween figurines. I'm going to use those for many years in their room. I think I'll do a Halloween theme in their room for years to come until they have their own opinion on what they want and like how they want to decorate the rooms for Halloween. Until then, we're going to do a little Sesame Street Halloween theme, at least in Lucian's room this year. I didn't see a crib sheet for the Halloween Sesame Street stuff. So Lachlan, I'm not sure what I'm doing in his room yet. But for Lucian's room, we're doing Sesame Street Halloween. And I found the Sesame Street Halloween sheets. Finally, I searched and searched for these guys. And I found this one. I didn't even know this one existed. I was so excited to see it because I love the Count from Sesame Street. and they had a count doing the most sheets. Just a count with a jack-o'-lantern, bats everywhere, moons and stars. It's a whole count situation. I hope that they come out with the pillows for this, because I would love a count Halloween pillow, maybe count holding a jack-o'-lantern or just a count pillow. Because they did Sesame Street, they had regular Sesame Street sheets that weren't Halloween, and they did whole pillow sets with them. Not with them, but like they sold them separately. And so I'm hoping I see some Halloween ones, but I didn't see any so far. And I also found this set that has Sesame Street characters in Halloween costumes, or just being themselves if they're the count. But they're the different Sesame Street characters. I think Big Bird is dressed as, what is he, an alligator, maybe? And then Cookie Monster is dressed as a cookie. And then what else we got? Elmo is in a jack-o'-lantern, and then the count is just being the count in all of his glory. Anyways, I'm so excited to decorate Lucian's bed with all the Sesame Street Halloween things. I need to figure out the pillow situation, so I need to look into that. But I got the sheets, secured the goods. I'm so excited about these. And then Spooky Family Karen. Karen, if you're out there, thank you so much for sending the Halloween Sesame Street sheets my way. Karen found the trick-or-treating Sesame Street characters and sent them my way. And of course, as soon as those shipped out, I found these ones. So I have all 3 sets, which I'm super excited about, because I'm wanting to use these over the course of many years. And also on top of that, what the heck is flying around? All right, so I was also looking for the Halloween Sesame Street blankets that go with the sheets. And I found this one with all the different Sesame Street characters. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them. All the main characters doing a little trick-or-treating or doing all the Halloween things. You got Grover over here in a witch hat. You got the Count with a jack-o'-lantern. There's Oscar right there, Lucian's favorite. Lucian loves Oscar. You've got Bert. Is Ernie over here? Bert and Ernie. You got Cookie Monster down here. I feel like you don't see a lot of Snuffleupagus on these types of things, which is kind of a bum out, but this is super cute. I love the colors on the gray. Speaking of blankets, this is one of those, I remember I mentioned early in the season, I wanted a fancy bat blanket, but just in general, I wanted a fancier blanket for all year round dark decor. And this one it's everything I was dreaming of. It's a full-blown spooky situation of a throw blanket. It's one of those really nice ones. It's super soft. And it matches the sheets that I got this year for my Halloween bed that I'm going to do. It's like a spooky manor, like a gothic manor, kind of haunted manor kind of theme. It has a cemetery and a spooky tree, some spider webs, bats. It's got a whole mausoleum situation that says Count Dracula. It's got the whole spooky situation. I love everything about this blanket. I think this is the twin though. So I'm going to make sure it fits my bed before I make a final decision on this. But even if it doesn't, I feel like I could put this on my couch downstairs. It is so soft. Oh, the Sesame Street blanket was from HomeGoods. The Spooky Cemetery blanket was from TjMaxx. And these kitchen towels were also from the standalone TjMaxx. These Joanna Parker kitchen towels with this black cat popping out of a pumpkin, says boo. Thought this would be cute in my in-your-face Halloween kitchen. And speaking of Joanna Parker, I found this guy. If you were watching my Halloween decor hunting video, I think it was my last one. If you saw this guy in there, you're probably like, she snagged that. I know she did. I did. I had to. This is the one I was looking for. This is the only one I haven't seen in the flesh. Other than these big, I don't know if they're soup bowls or mugs or what they are, but they're these big guys. I haven't seen those. But this bowl I was looking for, this little mummy bowl. So I got the cat bowl earlier in the season, and I got it with some of the ghosty items in the salt and pepper shaker, so I thought I had missed out on this guy because I thought he came out with that whole line. But this guy was all by himself in the middle of a sea of Halloween stuff at TjMaxx. So don't give up if you didn't see these guys early in the season, because some of them are still floating around out there. So it's this little mummy bowl. He's got his little eye peeking out. And this guy is definitely going in my in-your-face Halloween kitchen. I'm so excited about it because sometimes like I have other mummy decor, but it's hard because I don't have a lot of decor with white on it. A lot of it's black and orange. So, or just all orange or all black or gray. So I can kind of mix it up a little bit with this little mummy guy. And this was $12.99 for this little bowl. Super excited about it. Okay, anyways. All right, also from HomeGoods, I got the big ghosty guy. There's a guy that's even bigger than this, that's the same kind of vibe. But I had the little, where's my little one? I got the little one, I think he's up here still. I got the little guy early in the season. Here's the little guy. And this is, I think, the medium-sized guy. And then there's the big ghost. The real big ghost. But this is the medium-sized one. Saw this one, snagged it. I think I got this at the standalone HomeGoods store. And kind of has that gauzy look. If you didn't see it last time I mentioned it. Has a gauzy look. I love the movement of this ghost. This is one of my favorite. This is a Martha Stewart goth. Of course it is. Martha Stewart has the best taste in dark decor or Halloween decor. I just love the movement of the sheet and the eyes. I love that the eyes are not black. The cashier, when I was checking out, was like, you should paint the eyes black. And I'm like, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, I don't know. I kind of like that it's a little more subtle. It's an option, but it lights up. I don't know if you can see it with all the lights on in here. Alright, so also from HomeGoods, I saw these and I instantly thought of my witch table because I thought this would be something that would totally be on a witchy table in some mystical, magical cottage. And it's these candles, these LED candles. They're not wax or anything. They're more of a resin and they're just like a decor piece with a little flame that lights up. But they have these kind of weird looking faces on them. This is so up my alley. I love weird stuff like this. Just have these faces and noses, and it's the only thing is the gold is throwing me off a little bit, so I might paint it silver, but I'm not sure yet. The gold might go. I might be able to mix metals. I'm not sure yet, but either way, I love the faces on these candles. I thought these would be perfect for my witchy table. So I am getting pumped about this witchy table. I know part of it is because it's my first, like it's the first room I'm decorating in my home this year. So I'm just really excited to decorate in general, but I am so excited to see how this witchy table turns out. Also from HomeGoods, I was so excited to find, I did not think I was going to find these because I had been looking and looking and I did not see these anywhere. And then there they were. These two little ghosties next to their little cottage. It's a whole framed picture situation. It's got this really pretty intricate looking Victorian looking frame with these ghosties, these sheet ghosts standing in front of their cottage. This is once again an all year round decor piece for me. I'm probably going to put this in my green bathroom. I'm not going to lie. Don't know if it goes there, but I think that's a perfect place for it. Anyways, got this little ghosty picture. This was $24.99. Okay, next, AtHome. Got a couple of new things from AtHome. Got a couple of pumpkins for my harvest table. And although this is technically after Halloween, I might include some of these pumpkins in my witchy table, so I figured I'd mention them. And I'm doing the mystical, magical, post-Halloween harvest table. Anyways, I figured I'd mention them in case you're either doing a harvest table later or if you're doing a mystical, magical harvest table for Halloween. Because I feel like it could go either way. Or I might be putting this on my witchy table, like I mentioned. Okay, all right, so from AtHome, I got this. I got two of these pumpkins. I love the shape and the whole vibe of this pumpkin. It's an orange pumpkin. It's got a lot of dimension. It's got this mystical, magical, swirly looking stem. And I love that it's kind of uneven and has this little dip here. So you can put another pumpkin next to it. And it doesn't, like if you put here's an example. If you put a pumpkin next to this big bulge right here. Let's get mature, everybody. It kind of just, it doesn't really blend in. But if you put it next to this little dent here, it blends in better. I love everything about that concept. I feel like it was thought out. And this orange pumpkin was $14.99 from AtHome. And I've seen comparable prices because I looked at HomeGoods, TjMaxx / Marshalls, all those places. And I was thinking they'd be cheaper, but the prices are super similar, like really comparable. And I like that shape the best. And then I also got this, I don't have the tag on it. I guess I already took it off, or it fell off, knowing me. But I also got this little green pumpkin. I want to say these were either $6.99 or $7.99 for these little ones. This little green pumpkin. And this one was $4.99. This little whitish, creamish, goldish, silverish one. I'm wanting different colors, different textures, different sizes. I'm trying to do a full-blown harvest table, but I'll probably use the green and the little beigey guy. Probably use these for my witchy table. But I love these pumpkins. They have so many different sizes, shapes, all colors, all different ones. So you can do like a full-blown where you can have the pumpkins like stacked on top of each other and butted up next to each other. I love everything about it. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, also from At Home, let's talk about Spooky Town. Because, you know, I drove, if you watch that Halloween hunting video, I drove 3,000 years to pick up these Spooky Town set things. So Spooky Town, they came out with these sets. You get the full-blown buildings, the people, trees, street lamps, everything. And At Home was one of the few places selling it. At Home was the only place that I know of locally that had in the flesh, like where you could pick them up. And I picked up, this is the first one I got. I was looking everywhere for this guy. This guy sold out so quickly on Michael's. Like I could not find it. No one was selling it. So I snatched this right up when I saw At Home restocked it. But it's got this going out of business video store. Reminds me of a spooky Blockbuster, which is so nostalgic to me. So I had to get this one because it just, like, and when I'm imagining a spooky town, this would be in my spooky town. And I hope they sell Butterfinger BBs and those Bunch of Crunch because those are my favorite things to get at Blockbuster. Anyways, it's this spooky nightmares video closing down sale building. And one of the reasons I got this, okay, look at these street lamps. These street lamps with the witch hats for my witch town. I'm putting these in my witch town, so they won't even go near around this thing. They're going to go in my witch town. I've seen the other street lamps that have the double, it's like a witch hat and double. I haven't seen these ones. These single witch hat with the jack-o'-lantern on top. I don't know that they're selling them individually this year. And then they have all the people it comes with and a drop dead box and some skeletons dancing in a Grim Reaper situation. There's a whole spooky situation going on here. I love everything about it. So, I cannot wait to add this to my spooky town. Not that I've even put it together yet, but just in general. Then this one, I missed out on this one last year and I was so bummed about it. This one sold out so fast and when it came back in stock, it sold out again. This Fright Night Cinema, and this is the whole set. It comes with the movie theater, the street lamps, the people. Oh, and it has a Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein walking together eating popcorn. I love everything about this. I'm so excited about it. Here it is in all of its glory. If you want to see the visual, maybe without the glare. But that's what it looks like in all of its glory. I cannot wait to set this up. I am so excited about Spooky Town, clearly. Speaking of Spooky Town, I got a couple more things from Michael's. I know. They were having a sale. I had more coupons, or what are they? The vouchers. That's what they are. So for my witch town, I need to name my witch town. I need to think of a good name. If you have any suggestions for what you would call a witch town, let me know down in the comments. Anyways, I got this one. This is Zelda's Black Hat Pizzeria. And hopefully I can get it without glare. I don't know if you can see that without the glare. But it's got this pizza oven that's in the shape of a witch hat. And the whole crew's here eating pizza. You've got Dracula, you've got witches, you've got, who else? Frankenstein, you got a cauldron, the whole thing. So this is going on my witchy town. Then I also got, what else did I get? So then I also got this one. I think I'm going to put this one either my ghost town or just my general Halloween town. This one's called Fearful Fashions, Frightfully Good Tailoring, Ghostly Get-Ups. It's kind of a ghostly fashion store situation. And it's got a ghost coming out of a window. It's got skeletons in the window. It's got all sorts of things going on. A mummy. It's amazing. So I got this guy. All right, so then we went somewhere totally new this year that I've never been for Halloween decor hunting. I've been in general. I buy my appliances there and stuff like that. But I've never been for Halloween decor. And that's Nebraska Furniture Mart. And I know it's only, I think only certain places have Nebraska Furniture Marts. But I saw Spooky Family over on the Facebook group mention these bat candles because they work at Nebraska Furniture Mart and they were putting these out or saw them or I don't know. Anyways, they are amazing. These bat candles. Look at these. Oh, I love everything about this. The detail, the face, everything about these. These were $8.99 for 2, which I feel like is a pretty good deal for the detail and how hefty these guys are. And I got some bat candles early in the season from HomeGoods, and I haven't seen, it only came in a set of 2. I haven't seen any since. So I figured I'd mix and match, not match, just mix up, like have different various bat candles throughout maybe my mantle. I'm going to do my haunted manor or spooky manor looking mantle this year. So I thought maybe these bat candles would be perfect. They are not LED, so I'm not going to burn these because I want these to last for several years. All right, last but not least, I went to Dollar Tree and I was looking for these metal signs and they had one left. And it was this stack of jack-o'-lanterns. They have these metal signs that look like vintage characters. And I saw this guy and I snagged him right up. This was $7. It was in their $5 and up section. And I love everything about him. I love the Dollar Tree for things to put outside. And that's exactly what I'm going to do with this guy. Because it has this little stand in the back. So it can stand up on its own. Anyways, we are in the heat of Halloween season. We're still going to be out on the hunt. I'm going to start decorating soon. I cannot wait. I can't wait. So keep an eye out for that. So anyways, we got tons of Halloween coming up. Hope you're excited. I'm excited. And yeah, anyways, hope you're having an amazing Halloween hunting season, amazing spooky season, amazing everything season. And fall is right around the corner, everybody. I've been noticing that it's starting to get darker earlier and it's feeding my soul. I don't know if anyone else is excited. So anyways, now I'm just jabbing my jaws. Thank you so much for hanging out here. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you guys next time.